live from Mohbad today.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not going to get a lot of people. Hello guys. Hello everybody. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Imole. Justice for what? Check go on live on Facebook. Justice for Imole. Let's join, guys. Check if anybody on live on Facebook. Let's join in. Wahala deal. Another breaking news. This is the time everybody in Nigeria is on live. They come out quick. Because they are all gone that side. So by now, our 1 hour is gone already. Let's join it. This place is so dry now. Justice for Mohbad. Yes. Justice for Mohbad, yes. It's not our kind of people. Justice for Mohbad. Join it. Oh yes, so let's join in now. Thank you. Thank you. Those are just positions. Why using public thumbnail picture?
I have no clue.
Made a mistake. Let me play a video.
Okay, they say no coming, share no woman.
But she's not the life, very
soon.
This not be life.
Looks like it was.
It was, yeah.
You know that thing what it you say,
of the truth. Karimot is mannerless.
Everybody use a blast Karimo.
Saying that Mohbad was giving infection to me when he was alive.
Just imagine.
Basic way don't die. At least respect the dead. So bad. Check her out.
Wow.
Joseph Alaba. Only Brooke.
Can you imagine?
Only is F around, don't fuck around. No in social media, no so statement yẹn ṣó mọ bó ṣe rí lára our parent Wùmí our family Wùmí níjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣó mọ bó ṣe rí lára Wùmí fúnra rẹ̀ tó sọ pé ọmọ wa ń fuck around tó ní you hate her orí live ló ti lo H word fún ìyàwó ọmú ẹ tó lo H word fún ló tún wá ní kó gbé wá ṣó mọ yẹ infection.
We don't want to hear you because you go suffer. See who that universe. See who that universe.
Oh, it's on December last year.
Nigeria, because this boy Mohbad matter, he need touch everybody. But the reason why me personally they do this video, and I see a lot of people they come and talk say justice for Mohbad. You know the matter don't go on for a couple of days with this boy they die. But waiting with a year dancing there, they don't go bury the boy.
Joining, yes, joining. I wait to break the news. I wait to pieces the news. Hey God, una chest no go touch ground. Lie. Una mind no go touch ground join now too. Black widow, personal native doctor don't come confess. I need comment to justice for Mohbad. Nothing is showing yet. Let me see. So that means people not hear me. People are not hearing me now. So I'm waiting for people to come in. Can you delete this one? Are we live? Are we live, guys? Are we live? I didn't see. I'm not talking. I've not seen comments. So that's how the answer for their life before we begin the talk. Are we live? Is everybody hearing seeing me? I can't see anybody. I can't hear anybody. Hello, everybody. Black Widow personal native doctor is out. I don't want to break the news. I never want to break the news. She won't go by herself. Now, if first your matter, yours is all over social media. Hey! Karim Mott, you are a disgrace. I play my TikTok not there for the player. Me Facebook Live. You be disgrace. You be disgrace to your family. It doesn't work.
Oh, you said
This is one they broken. Chica.
Oh.
No, you don't know that. I see they threw them. Let's join in. No, let's join in. Let's join in. My people, yes, so justice for Imole. I will bring our people in, but before I bring them in, guys, I'm not going to believe what's happen. It be like film and it be like miracle. His personal native daughter don't come and come confess. He don't come and come confess. Come let us know how they work. The family of buyers. Family of buyers. Na Kpai Mohbad. Una think say no get family. The thing shock una. Everybody come and begin to fight for her. They say, hey, where are these people for the come? Who invited you? Make una enter us, make una keep no police matter no concern. It concern us. This matter, it concern us. Well.
With a particular voice. I like how he's being targeted. His family, his son, his children, so who is the person that is doing the bullying and who's actually being bullied? Who is crying?
Make una leave Wumi cry. Don't they can't cry, joy matter. It's crying. Did you send me account number and details? What do you have?
Is still being all right?
Yes. Yes.
If you need to change anything, you can change. I just have to check with you again.
Okay.
What was the purpose for?
Okay, see. What do it? Yeah, everything is still there. Okay, the foundation account, they are still there. And the other one for Susan in the US, just in case people we did for US, is still there. She said it's still they work. Now what did she tell me? I want to connect engine room. There's a breaking news. I don't want to break it. She want to break that news by herself.
Iris making a whole one this thing for TikTok. So then some people deal with them. Susie deal with them for a while.
Okay. Is that what? So now you not see at that time with you guys.
You would see Susie.
Okay, at least because I believe it's supposed to join on at that time, Abi. Okay, I understand now. Okay, engine room day here. No, the engine room is here.
Hi, engine room. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everybody.
no engine room.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good everything to everybody. Love from engine room. Welcome to this great show. Yes, you're most welcome. It's nice to have you around. Bye to the everybody, well done. Comment section, everybody. We are all together. We are all equal. Whether you are on the panel or just sending messages, we are all the same. We are fighting for the same thing.
Exactly.
We have equal power.
Exactly. You are right.
Let's just continue to support ourselves, continue to donate, share. Sometimes you can share, you can ask some people to look into it. Some people might just want to donate and say, okay, let me just put something for this cause. And it's still part of spreading the news around. Of course, prayer and fasting. As you pray for your own desires, God hears, and of course, praying along for this justice as they are planning to japa. Let God japa them down.
They can never yakpa. Jakpa. They don't feel jakpa. If not jakpa, they call them.
J for John, A for Apple.
They don't feel jakpa. They go fight where they try to jakpa. They will call the inquest.
Like Upa.
Jakpa.
Too much. You
Thank
don't
you.
hear this language by force.
By force, I cannot speak Yoruba. I know they fear. I must speak
them.
them.
I pray for Yoruba. I don't say first you pray for Yoruba. I say let me pray now again.
We'll never complete too.
Then you have a comment section so let me interpret. I say that the same thing others pray. Now they pray for Yoruba too.
Because here in English they speak here. I know.
You can pray in different languages. As far as saying the same thing we they run after.
It's true, sure.
Because people don't pray for English. I would tell that person if you want to pray for Arabic or if you just want to pray normal prayer for English. But she says she will pray in Jesus' name because she's a Muslim.
Okay. I understand.
Susie, where is Madam Vicky? I was the one throwing that comment say Karim must become for you. Hello, sisters.
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
We have not seen you for a while. That's how we.
That's
how we bring her to the panel to talk today. From Accra.
Yeah, man. It's nice having you. That's on Jamaican friends,
So we bring you to the panel to contribute to your own today. If you finish contributing, you can step down. You can choose to remain. Anyhow you want some.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we put.
I did watch what they go on. Don't worry. I did. My ears they gone.
Grandma always the answer for you.
Worry about now, be say. But you see, I don't want to talk too much because I know say there's a lot of work in the back going on in the background. So I don't want to raise topics we could discuss them on air just for YouTube's sake or Facebook's sake.
No, we can discuss
other
it.
People strategize around the points that So as Susan said the other day, that this evidence that we need, they've put a few together and they are sure that something good will come out of it. But I hope say you people notice Black Widow has confirmed that the boy died on Monday. I hope you people know, you notice. Let me tell you, last week when she came and she was talking about Baba, this is what she said. She said, why is Baba supporting, what's the other guy's name?
Pram boy.
Best friend, Mohbad.
Pram boy.
Yeah. Why is he supporting him when he died 48 hours after the fight? And make you people calculate 48 hours after the fight. Make we see where that 48 hours is.
Yeah, he said the guy that fought him 48 hours before his fight. That's what he said.
Yes.
Yes, you are right.
My husband 48 hours.
Who fought Mohbad 48 hours before his fight? You're right.
And 48 hours is Monday.
It's Monday.
Monday evening. Around 9 o'clock, 10, around those times. We all know. Our only big problem is this Lagos governors and the police and those people where they do magmago to just waste one time. That's one only issue. But me, I pray say this team we go in future we go do things differently. Like example, me if in this case be my own, like I get power over this case. Me too, I go pay somebody for, let's say, the first hospital and the second hospital. Yeah, I go give somebody if you want 500,000 naira, I will give you. I go, they pay for people underground to give me evidence, because that's the nature of the game. They tell you when I say, if like we put down, say, hey, anybody will have serious evidence, make it calculate 10 million naira. I say like we finish this case long. Like we finish this case long time. If you say we know unity no day too much to gather forces like that to be using that kind of strategy. But me next time this kind of strategy is what I
you
want
suggest.
And I beg you, make you compare something.
Yeah.
Are these guys fighting or something? Baba, no, are they out of sync or something? Baba and Breakin.
Okay, now when Baba went to Breakin, he complained to Breakin. If you remember when Breakin called one lawyer on air, do you remember?
Yeah.
So that if you remember what the guy tell him, he said, "No, be so that they handle this kind of case on air. That he know yes. Baba Fana law well, na his senior colleague. So that one day for one corner, okay? Then secondly, Breakin make it clear for everybody that him want to wait for the autopsy result to come out for that 10 weeks. So I am very sure he's not doing anything because he's waiting for the 10 weeks. So now after the 10 weeks now, we cannot hear from Breakin. So I don't call it fallout.
Unless Breakin they do some magic for the background, they get a bit worried because we know they get no information, say something, they do anything.
No, he talk him. He say no go do, he go wait.
But there's so many things to look at. Me, Adam, for heaven's sake, how can this thing happen in Lagos? We no fit identify the owner of the vehicles.
That is the corruption we are talking about. Because that vehicle and that company supposed to be from the police. Now police now is supposed to check.
But lawyer no go fee force that information through.
They can do it when the time reach for them to bring them as a witness.
The court will allow.
Yes. If need be for the lawyer to invite the company or the driver, he will. Is going to do it.
This now one a case now, wow, because a lot of things they make sense. Like the nurse they come to coroner. All those little serious things where man for look at. They like some gaps are there, and we are not realizing
it. No, not really because like that. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's right. You go ahead.
Okay. And you know, say this kind of case, people want it fast. We know we'll get justice fast. You know all these lawyers, how they do their work. Small, they will do their investigation small. They put paperwork together, they put things together, they believe in going to court, they believe in inviting this person, they believe in witness. But the way we want to, not be so them they do. I know say we want them very fast. We want it to happen now. We want to see results now. That's why I'm begging everybody to calm down. It doesn't come like that. Like the way we want it. But say they don't do anything. They are doing something, no. They are doing, but not the way we expected it to be faster. And don't forget.
Yeah, at least you see the thing is when you put your customer at rest, your customers have no go worry you too much.
Yeah.
The thing is we no one make a give us the day they'll say, oh, we contacted this person and this person said this. No, that's not what we're looking for. They look for summaries like, oh, we've already started our work with the car company. Finish. Oh, yes. We've got the details and what happened in both hospitals. Finish. Make we there at ease say, okay, at least we know say we hide the details, but there are sure people say, listen, this is what's going on, and we are getting there.
Yeah, we are getting there because there's some things we be say the sound already do that I know that I cannot say on the air, but I know we are getting somewhere. The reason why, because those Team Justice and Team Women, they are here there everywhere. If you remember that time when we talk, say our son they go police station, go misspending, and nurse.
Yeah.
Before, as I talk, I know this daybreak. Before the sun reach there, they don't pay them. Immediately.
Now then she do that Ross, Lenchi.
They come out the nurse. The man reach there, they say they don't pay. They say, what? But I called yesterday, these people were here. I put an appointment, say they don't pay them now. They pay them. So I said, okay, these people are listening. I can't stop today. Expose some things. Like on the 25th, like on the 15th, now they are ready. You know, so on the 15th, now the date where the police will give them. Now you go complete 10 weeks.
Wow.
Yes, now. And the day we'll call the Sam, there's something that the Sam told me about waiting go request on the inquest day. If I talk out now, they'll go come out the person. They'll go block him.
Oh.
So that's why sometimes I go, yes. And I will tell you for private debates, you will see what will happen. The people where they go bring come this inquest.
Me, I want day with our, you know, I'll be chief supporter for the people there for the comments inside. So don't worry. Me, are they here to make sure say you our sisters. I say if Africa would change, if women would change Africa.
No, we are going to change.
Our ego big too much for any kind of change.
Yes.
When Africa starts seeing great women, when they come into high positions, you will see the way things will change. I'm not saying that women can play about. Look at that Nigerian oil minister. We chop all the money for Nigeria. Can they just say they say cancer?
He said because he said
that's Lenchi. Now so he watched the loud that the way we go to protest.
You and this your
where they say justice for Mohbad. Where they say justice for mutual and they support. Now you can't do color. Now today they call the Xpose. So now you go release. Now you go release this nurse. When you don't say I want to go interrogate her.
The woman where
they shout, he come up from here, he go America.
Wow.
Then they ask some questions. Say, where do you go for Nigeria?
Let me cut you right there. Okay? Let me cut you right there.
Please.
You see, when it comes to issue of the nurse, I don't want us because the public act on the public stand already say the public stand. Where is Angel? The public stand.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, are we talking to Papariano or talking to each other?
Papariano Bedu.
Okay, so I want us to put a hold on till we hear from we don't have to jump on any story. Okay, so let's put it on Nick and let's listen to them playing the music.
Okay.
Let me see, yeah, because we are the public area, we talk about it, and it makes sense. So we put we shouldn't jump on the trend news, please. Okay, so let's listen to Paparia and
okay. Ada,
What do you mean, let's listen to Papayano? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Susie,
I don't understand what you should talk about.
I think she said we shouldn't talk about the nurse again.
Sorry, you said yes, sir. What did you say?
YouTube. I said I don't understand what you talk. I don't understand what you are saying.
So are we listening? Are we contributing or we are listening to Papariano?
Papayano did my channel. I did YouTube. You don't know Papayano. Are we on Papayano?
I met him.
I know. I know. Adapting, can you call the Papariano? Papariano is taking over our contribution. Thank you.
Me, I'm not the Papayano. Are you guys on Papayano? I'm not there.
You know the Papariano? Hold on. If it is for me, sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on.
So this is on another planet now.
It's another planet. It's not even there with us. It was
I'm sorry.
YouTube.
When we say people are really related to Mohbad, Susan is one of them.
I'm telling you, tell me about it.
If Susan could wear shorts and get to Nigeria and throw blows, he could throw blows. But announcement to Elegushi announcement to Elegushi, as he say, you they throw a lot of £1,000 and the rest. Elegushi, if I will join you, I will join your team. Give me 100,000 pounds. But as he say right now.
They said that 10 million they give to the person who go to treatment.
Elegushi, I bet you that every meal that goes into his mouth tastes better right now. I tell you,
What treatment are you talking about?
No, as soon as I think you mentioned the lady again, you don't collect bribe.
Which lady is that?
That's the nurse now.
They said nurse won't run away. I can't take collect bribe. They say somebody will carry and run. The rumor is everywhere.
And the nurse is opening on. The nurse doesn't want to talk now in order not to implicate herself, number one, so that they won't, bring everything to her, not until the, what's it called, toxicology and this test is out. Then she have her own say. Because whatever she says now, they might bring her another narrative and planning against her. So let her keep quiet till the day she's needed.
They are going to bring her. If I turn rich, she will come.
The public lawyers say that there's no need for
YouTube
to come up now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To be where she is so that they don't manipulate her story.
Exactly what I just said.
Penny's story has been manipulated already. Prime Boy's story, they want to change his story. They want to change, the police want to change everybody's statement. So let the nurse be where she is, where she's needed.
You don't understand what is going on. Nobody is talking about. No. You guys are not getting it. We are not talking about nurse coming out to talk. We are not talking about say that nurse is coming to talk. That is not the issue.
Someone like people like us, you can't buy us with money. And no matter what, the more you spend, the more your money
I will give you 100,000 pounds, Mr. Elegushi.
Which pound? How much?
What now? Blow money now. You don't go too well.
How much is there? If you want to boost about your own real money, your own sweat, how much it will be?
I'm telling you.
People sweat. Not be people sweat in the gather. God, they. See, if you don't waiting in my mind, oh God.
Timada, there's this Rasta guy that the last time Mohbad performed was sitting right in front of Mohbad. Yeah.
Sonny.
I've been seeing this guy in a lot of places. Because Sam Larry last week went to some occasion with his team. And this guy, they followed them. Yes. The guy we did away at the hearsay, people they talk, Sam Larry will buy you, Sam Larry will buy you.
Yes.
So the thing, they plan them long time.
Yes.
They plan them because that be Sam Larry in boy. How come say Sam Larry travel, the country, where your boys, where your security guard, they nobody show. Front row, they intimidate the guy. A lot of people will go down. It will shock people. A lot of people. All this arrogant, what be name? This chubby boy, who is a money they speak. Back in the ground, what be his name? The guy who organized the show.
So Breakin.
Cubana Chief Priest.
Yes, no. Cubana Chief Priest.
So
He's
Breakin.
going down. He's going down because I knew that as soon as he heard, I said, Prime Boy's mistake is he went to tell Cubana Chief Priest exactly what we were arguing about, what was going on. And as soon as Cubana heard it, he took pick phone to somebody. That somebody to call Wumi. So yeah, you cannot build a serious case without a lawyer getting access to phone numbers. Right now, we have everybody in phone number. What calls they made, even a week prior, what calls were made, what texts were sent. That is vital. It will almost end the case. Because if Oba pick phone, when they see the record for Black Widow in phone, that's finished. It's almost game over.
Wumi make all the calls. Wumi waiting in the car for 3-4 hours. Wumi was coordinating people that is going to buy Mohbad. So Wumi make all the calls. I make the final call that was made to Oba Elegushi was on the bridge where Mohbad said park the car. And when Mohbad parked the car, Wumi called Oba Elegushi and left the phone. And Oba Elegushi was listening to everything that Wumi and Mohbad was saying. That when he threw the baby and the Mohbad Wumi into the ocean, into the lagoon, Oba Elegushi heard everything. Okay? That is where Oba Elegushi got everything. Because that is his heir to the throne. They want to throw into the lagoon. You know? So that is where the trouble comes from. Yeah. That is where the trouble comes from. And Oba Elegushi now told Wumi, don't go home. Something is going to go down tonight. Go and take him into hotel. You know? That's the reason why Wumi want to get to the hotel. He don't want Wumi and the baby to be present. When the ship that want to go down that night, you don't want them to be present there. But Mohbad heard the baby was in the car with Spendi. The baby was in a different car with Spendi. So Wumi could not go without the baby. And that's the reason why Darusha, the undertaker, had to talk to Wumi. Wumi can't let go home. You get the baby so that you can go to the hotel. You know, that's how they end up at home. And when they got home, the trouble continued. The fight continued. So my question to Wumi, who are the three guys? I'm going to keep on asking this question each time I talk. Wumi, the three guys you left in, who are they? Who are they? So this is where I'm going to hold Wumi responsible.
Sonny day inside. That Sonny guy you talk about day inside.
Sonny, yes, Sonny. The Sonny is actually Wumi's bodyguard. The Sonny is Wumi's bodyguard on the palace. Whoa. Sonny is always with Wumi. Is somebody that is assigned to Wumi. So he is always present anywhere Wumi goes.
And Susan, he was giving Papa Mohbad close marking.
He was giving everybody close marking. Go back and watch Iago during the visit when they were signing paper.
I was looking at them like parrots.
Everybody close marking. When the senator was there in the house, he was giving everybody close marking, and he was giving feedback to the palace.
Yes, he was giving them close marking. I saw that one. Yes.
Sorry, another quick question. Why we dey serve petition to Wumi about DNA, whilst it should go to the lawyer of Wumi. Because the complaints I hear is they can't find Wumi, she's hiding. But I'm just saying, you don't need to be following her about.
That is the right thing they're supposed to do. They're supposed to friendly invite her first. And if she don't friendly take the invitation, then they go on the legal way, you know. So the legal way is what they are supposed to be done. But when they keep on saying, oh, we can't find Wumi is there in Mohbad's house. If Wumi is not there in Mohbad's house, what is the move Baba legacy supposed to take? That house does not belong to anybody other than Wumi and Mohbad. So let's say she's not there for real. The first legacy movement Baba Mohbad is supposed to take is to seal up the house. Because that house is still a crime scene, you know, but they didn't do it. They keep on going around the bush. Oh, we can't find the Wumi, gaslighting people, you know. So the majority of the people do come from the legal thing of Baba Mohbad because they know exactly what to do. They don't want to do it. If Mohbad is not alive and Wumi says she's not living in that house, they go and get a police order and seal up the house because it's a crime scene. That is where all the crime, you know, happened. Took place. So, but this, I can't find Wumi. Baba Mohbad knows the house. If you don't know the physical address of the house, he can take his Lego thing, go there, point out at the house for them. They will go. They are neighbors. They don't live.
They say they are protecting the house.
If the house is protected, sometimes you put in some kind of this thing to have an evidence. If Wumi is not there, we cannot find anywhere in Nigeria to issue a court order. Then if she's not there in Mohbad's house, and that house belongs to only Mohbad and Wumi alone, no any other person is supposed to be in that house. Then they get a court order to have their evidence. You understand? We ask for a court order. We can't find it anywhere. We want court order to seal up this house. You know, Mohbad is there. His boys are not supposed to be there. The boys that follow him is not supposed to be there. And Wumi is not there because the house is supposed to be a one-stay for Wumi. You understand? That's the only way government will give the house because it's supposed to be a one-stay. Wumi is not there, then the house should be sealed up. And what is the move that Baba Mohbad is taking? Lord, they don't take any move. They come out there to gaslight people and publish stuff in the newspaper.
Susan, I think the sealing of the house is too late now because everything all the evidence
from that house. They want me and away from that house.
I'm sure they've even washed the carpet by hand, scrubbing it. They scrub the walls.
Beginning to fight for the house. You know.
But as for the DNA, I think our public lawyer will have to call Baba and say, or get into contact with Baba's lawyer and say, listen, do you need help with this?
No, Baba's lawyer.
Do you remember when we, the public, hired this lawyer? The first thing he did is stretch a hand of friendship to this set of people. And they say no. So what else do you want him to do? For him to go back again and they'll tell him no? They know where to get the man. They know where to get the public lawyer. They should look for him. If they think they need a help, you understand? Obviously, the DNA is not our business. You understand? When we need to see if they shouldn't kill this case. Our prayer, let this case not be killed at the inquest stage. We want this case to go all the way to the High Court. So when it's time to require for DNA, we'll definitely come in the High Court. Whatever Baba Mohbad and his team is doing right now, believe me, honestly, DNA should be the least of our problem right now. Our problem they shouldn't kill this case on inquest level, okay? That is what we should be fighting for. And I believe that's what we should be looking at. When the time for proper DNA comes, the court, the criminal court will order for DNA. If there is a motive for the baby or the death, the motive, when it come up in high court, then they will order. There are the things that now is whatever that is Baba Mohbad is doing right now on the DNA. It is not a criminal case. It is a normal family case, you know. So while we public, you know, get involved in DNA and leave the main thing, for me, get involved in the DNA and leave the main thing.
Yes, Susan, it's good that you're saying this, but you should have also acknowledged that in the criminal case, DNA is one of the evidence that we need. Because
yes, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the criminal case, and we get to the high court, and if it's needed, the public lawyer and any other lawyer, let's say Prime Boy come up in the criminal case. If Prime Boy is being indicted to high court as a suspect, you know, the one that Kpai Mohbad, and Prime Boy go there to put his evidence out there. No, I don't buy Mohbad. Mohbad and his wife was arguing in the car. I heard them when Mohbad was, you know, telling her, "Oh, Oba Elegushi is the father of this baby. Why didn't you tell me earlier on? Why didn't you tell me quick?" If he goes there and he swear under oath and said that, raise his hand before the high court judges, and he said that, then the high court will start looking at it. Okay, this is a point. Okay, we had to go this way and see whether we can, you know, establish DNA to find the motive. It could be one of the motive. You understand? That is when the public is going to go in.
Susan, I understand you, and I'm with you, trust me. But you see, I don't like assumptions, because the thing, some months ago, I said when it starts coming to the legal places, as all assumptions will have to be thrown out of the way. Okay, we are talking about Corona, and we are talking about the court. Yeah, and I'm not the breaker of bad news, but I'm just saying, or I'm not the devil's advocate, but I'm just saying, what if you don't have enough evidence to go to high court? Because what I'm seeing now is people just coming to tell or narrate their events that happened associated to them. And this thing, if you say, "Oh, I saw a blue cast on Friday night," blah blah blah, it's fine to say that. But what if there was no blue card?
Okay.
So that's just people's word against evidence, and some evidence can add up to form a case. We can't say that DNA is not part of the criminal case, because it should be embedded. Yeah, but you are waiting for the DNA for the high court, which is not going to go there if you don't have enough evidence. So if you don't have the DNA,
it will, sir. If Prime Boy is charged to high court as the person that killed Mohbad, mind you, let me tell you something. Whatever that is said on the inquest court now will not be used in high court. You know that. So what do? Do we have to get the police to come and change their narrative on the first press conference they give to public for 1 hour plots? That is what they're going to use in charging people to high court, not what the coroner inquest is doing. Coroner inquest is just what killed Mohbad, what died Mohbad, what is the causes of Kpai of Mohbad. That is the only thing we are dragging to this moment for 6 months. So obviously, the corona inquest is wasting our time.
So are you saying that even if they didn't have enough evidence, we can still go to high court, even if the corona doesn't say, you know?
See what we are attempting with now. The public need to know this. God forbid, if the police decided to say, because police is our biggest problem in this case right from the beginning, okay? If the police come up today and say they have the autopsy, they have the toxicology, and the toxicology, what they find in the blood is excess drug abuse. But what they find, they say, but there's no case. There's no case for me. There's no case for Prime Boy. There's no case for us. You understand? So obviously, the person that stands on high risk of chopping blood right now is the nurse that came to come and give injection. I said if the nurse will come, I didn't give any injection though. They staged me to agree that I give injection. Does she have any proof? You understand? It's only in the way Prime Boy is going, they probably might drop Prime Boy from moving forward with the case because Prime Boy is ready to expose everybody because they trade Prime Boy for Sammy Larry and Naira Marley. Based on what the police say when they were giving their report, if you have a fight with somebody 1 year and a day or 1 year, 10 days before that person fight, if you have a fight or something, abuse that person 1 year, a day before the person fight, you are going to be a suspect. They're going to charge you. And Sammy Larry fall into that group. Based on the video we saw in August, where they went to the station where he was shooting his movie, his video, and they beat him up. He was barely 6 months before he died, based on his petition. So Sammy Larry fall into that category of the law. So what are they doing? They are going to trade Prime Boy for it. And Prime Boy now is struggling for his life. He's saying, no, you can't trade me. So what do? Prime Boy will go ahead and expose them, the big fish, because they want to protect the big fish. And Prime Boy is saying, what Prime Boy is doing right now, I'm not going to go down for anybody. So at the end of the day, they will say, okay, the nurse is negligent. He's a negligent. They will charge the nurse negligent and we will go free. So what do? We still have enough time to fight the police.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But
you know where I'm coming from now?
Yeah. But I wish the son was on this so he can ask. I can ask some technical questions because a few things I don't understand. You're doing a corona, yeah?
We are planning to give him a call this week or next week, so you're going to probably have your time available so that we all can do the call together with him because we need to prepare ourselves.
Because for me, all that I've heard, I'm being a neutral person today. Me, I can be a neutral person. All I'm trying to say is, you went to a coroner as an inquest with a judge preceding that inquest, and everything that you say there, saying, "Oh, I saw a blue car," you can't go to a high court. When you go to high court and say, no, it wasn't blue, it was red. Now that's evident. That what the statement you made in the coroner they should really compare that statement with what you are saying in the high court, because we were talking about swearing on oath, and we are talking about a judge, a national or a state judge there. You understand? So you can't. Example, everything I've heard in the corona if I'm a neutral person, this should go to High Court quick, without even a second coroner. The reason being is, somebody said there was no blah blah. There was no blah blah at all. It was a scratch in the last coroner. We then asked this guy we died in brother. They asked the brother, did you see the fight? Did you see blood? He said no. He no see no blah blah until Monday or something. That's Adura. He said until Monday. And so what we are.
Adura said if anybody come up and said they see Mohbad on Monday, then the person is lying.
It's a lie. Yes. Yes. But he also said that they asked him, did you see the fight? Did you see the blood or the saw or the cut? He said no.
And they asked him, who do you think Kpai your brother? He said, Wumi told me Prime Boy Kpai my brother. Okay? Yeah. Wumi told me, not I saw Prime Boy Kpai my brother.
On the blah issue, I want to make a point here. On the blah issue, last Corona, everybody that came around didn't mention blah around traveling from the show to the house. Now, this Corona, somebody is saying there was blah and that's spending. Because spending said he hit his hand and he started bleeding.
Spending is saying a different thing than Wumi and Adura. Okay? So, spending need to prove. So, in this case now, they need to invite the driver and they need to bring the Prado they use, you understand, to show that Prado too is supposed to be a crime scene. If what Spending saying is true.
But it's not possible. The wife said it's a small cat and it was okay. It's a small cat and it's okay. And me being a judge in the Corona, hearing all these things, putting two and two together. Come on, this is a simple case to me. I would stop the Corona and say, hey, we are going to High Court. Put your charges in and that's it.
Is lying to the public. You know, because Spending.
Can I quickly interject and answer him there? When he said we can just, overtake the Corona and go to High Court, it's not possible. It's like some people doesn't understand the reason why Corona is being organized. In any case that there is homicide, it is compulsory and legally important to get the Corona done before you can proceed to High Court. If there is any level or any investigation that really proves that, yes, this actually happened, that is when they can proceed to the High Court. If that is not investigated and not legally accepted, then there is nothing like High Court, except if you want to prove otherwise, then you can appeal, then move ahead. That is how it's been done. Do you understand me?
Irum, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying we've had the first Corona already. Okay. All the people that you invited, their testimonies did not match. And we've gone to the extent to bring another Corona. No problem. Even another Corona, the first person they called, he totally swiped out the old testimonies that were there. So there's no, if you were a judge and you are serious and you are not being manipulated or paid, this thing, I'm not going to even listen the rest of the Corona again. You know, the first Corona has been done already.
But listen, everyone involved has not been invited, even though the first Corona has been done. Everyone involved has not been invited. And number two, get it at the back of your mind that the judges involved in this investigation can easily be bought. They are in the same camp, so do not trust their judgment. That is just what I will give, except we have the God-fearing ones among them. But to be candid with you, don't trust these people. That's just it. Okay?
To be honest, that's where I was driving to. That
So you should
some
know
of these
that.
judges-
You know, we should put that in our mind, okay? But to be sincere, we'll be talking. You understand? We'll be saying our own, the right thing to do. We'll be preaching it out there. But at the back of our mind, let us know that we could get disappointment from it. So
So
that
are
should
you
be
guys saying that everybody directly involved with the case, every major person directly involved in the case, is going to be coming to that corona? That corona where they invite one person, he comes sick, they go bathroom, he come back, they throw
No,
out.
what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. Everyone involved, that are the key people involved there have not showed up yet, okay? Not everybody will be invited, of course, but the key ones must come. Of course, and meanwhile, know this for sure, that every statement they had already, they are supposed to come say it out there, but believe me, they have been threatened. Seriously.
It blows my mind. Mr. Cubana has not been invited to the corona. Somebody who, because you see, the whole root of the matter started with this Cubana guy. The whole root of the matter. And even Prime Boy has come to say he came to inform you of what was going on. And they say you went lost, missing. Okay. And I'm saying you can't even call this person and say, make him know, say, sometimes it's not that you put you.
My brother, hold it right there on Banana Chief Priest. Okay? Nothing happened to Mohbad. Mohbad left the stage alive. So let's say the police invite Banana Chief Priest and they ask him a question. When you departed with Mohbad, was he okay? When he performed for you, did he came down on stage okay? He said yes. He left the stage. He left the stage alive. Nothing happened to him on stage because nobody is a witness for somebody stabbing him on the stage. So you don't have any case against Banachi.
Hey, I can ask him different technical questions. Like, one, what time did Prime Boy come and inform you that there was a misunderstanding and there was a fight? Because Prime Boy will not come all the way to your place because Mohbad told him, get out of the car, get out of the car. There must be something that has gone on that Prime Boy cannot handle, and he's seen that it's getting out of control for him to come and report to you. And when that report was made to you, what did you do about it? Because you told Prime Boy that, hey, stay here, I'm coming.
Now, I'm going to pretend I'm Cubana Chief Priest lawyer right now. So when you ask my client, which is Cubana Chief Priest question, why did he go and intervene? Come on.
No, that's not my question. I said, what did he do?
What did he do? It's almost like intervene, or what did he do? Okay, he just paid him to come and perform for the show, okay? I'm not supporting anybody, but I'm just saying, okay, I'm going to act as Cubana Chief lawyer now to defend him. He just paid him to bring him to the show. The only time Cubana would have any right to intervene in anything problem that is happening to Mohbad is when Mohbad was on the stage. Once Mohbad finished on the stage, the business between Mohbad and Prime Boy is over, because by right, as an artist, Mohbad is supposed to have his own bodyguard protecting him. That has nothing to do with Cubana Chief Priest. So where is Mohbad's state? Who are the people protecting him? Who are his bodyguard? Who are his escorts? Once Mohbad finished on the stage, okay, and he's no more performing for Cubana Chief Priest anymore, then anything that happened after that is not on our way home or in the parking lot. It has nothing to do with Cubana Chief Priest. Why did I say so? Because as Mohbad finished performing, another person has to get on the stage. Okay? Cubana Chief being the owner of the show, he's supposed to be cheering whoever is the next person performing. So whatever that happened to Mohbad after that is none of Mohbad's
So Susan, are you saying in America where you did, say somebody do show and this same scenario happen? Are you saying the person that's doing the show, if they are looking for people to, they don't go call that person?
See, somebody jump to the stage, okay? While Mohbad is performing, okay? Jump to the stage while Mohbad is performing and go start Mohbad on the stage. Cubana chief will be held responsible for it. Definitely, being that this thing happened on the night of when he had the show, yes, there's a connection, but there's a limit you can hold into it. If he's a good lawyer,
the whole thing is not to hold somebody in account of by. That's not what we are saying. But we are saying that some people contribute in a way, and those people, you shouldn't let them feel at ease. And if lawyers are calling for the people that they want to question, these people have to be part of it. Because you right now, how will you confirm if the call Cubana made a deadly call after that? How would you know that?
Can I contribute to that? The only time Cubana could be invited is when maybe during interrogation of those suspects, his name is being mentioned. Like, for example, let's take Prime Boy, for example, that I said he went there and before he knows it, everyone had left. So, during that interrogation, Cubana might be invited. That what happened when Prime Boy came to you, you asked him to wait and he didn't see you return. At the end of the day, when he went out, he couldn't find nobody again. So what happened? I think that is when Cubana could be invited. Of course, we all know the game going on, okay? We understand it going on. But in this case, should I ask, when have you had people talking about Cubana? It's all went you should see what we know. There is no need for us to be, putting it out there.
Yeah.
Okay, we know what is happening. We know as the game is rolling. But the only thing we could, tear apart. Let this result comes out and they read out nonsense to us.
Because the reason why the reason why I play the devil's advocate, they challenge you small. What if you said the whole thing? We some of us are thinking the whole thing was organized. Yeah. And if the whole thing was organized, including the show, and Prime Boy has mentioned this man's name, we don't know what he did after, whether he sent the boys to come do anything. We know some details about this thing.
Okay, imagine there is a show, okay? Imagine there is a show, no publicity, nothing. If not for the fact that, Mohbad himself has informed few of his friends about it, nobody would know what actually happened. Mohbad went to a show, and after that, from the show, so many things happened, so many things ensued, and when he got home, everything is just on the silent mode. On a good day, there's supposed to be an advert. There should be a kind of information out there to give to people. Oh yes, Mohbad is having a show, so place, so time. But there was nothing. It was just a silent game. So that's why I said we all understand. But let's keep our hands crossed and let's work out. You know where I'm awaiting these people, the results. Let them come out and start preaching the gospel that has been preached before Christ. That is when they will know that yes, people are really ready. There are so many things I had this evening. I was just stunned for like three hours. I was listening. I was like, wow, the secret behind this thing is so deep. I was listening to it. I was like, oh my God.
The reason why Karimo, they come out, they say, Karimo tell the girl what to do. So if the girl is going down, Karimo knows it's end game for her. That's why she's fighting to
every one of us, every one of them, they are involved. They are
but hers is serious because look, it will be like as if you buy the person because you tell the person what medicine they will give somebody. let's say when you get there, you people do your own thing already, or you have some things going on already. And that alone, they make it one of the major. Yeah.
Do you remember the statement that Wumi said Mohbad has spied before he spied? She really see all these things Wumi is saying is the complete truth, nothing but the truth. I'm telling you. Because if you listen in depth to what actually happened, Mohbad knew he's going to die. Mohbad actually knew he's going to die. Even 3 months before Mohbad died, rather, Mohbad knew he's going to die because he has been informed. He has been informed. And he tried his best. But then, I think God says it's high time you come rest, my little kid. Elegushi himself knew what he has done.
No. He was his mother that sold him off. His mother. And that.
Forget about mother. Even before his mother came into this picture, Mohbad knew what was happening. This game is between Mohbad, Elegushi, and Wumi. I'm telling you the facts. Forget about the mother. When did the mother come into picture?
We know
the mother is so naive. The mother is naive. And because of the caricature nature of the poverty level and the caricature of the mother, that the mother is just involved recently. Forget about the mother. The caricature and the poverty level of the mother caused her this.
That's why I said the mother and Wumi. Wumi has been there from the one. From the Malian house. Wumi is everybody in Malian.
Not until recently, okay? The mother knew nothing that was happening. Not until recently. There was this man. Okay, let me start the narration like this.
When you say recently, what are you talking about? Are you talking about post the day he died or after?
The mother knew about this thing when when Mohbad died. The mother wasn't involved in. See, all these narratives Wumi has been giving the mother was all lies. The mother is so. I don't want to embarrass her, but right now she needs to be embarrassed because if she could be lying even after the death of his son, so he needs to be embarrassed too, because she's so naive, and because of the I don't know. If you try to understand her IQ, she's completely zero.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I said she's naive about everything, but because of her caricature and the poverty level she has experienced in her life, that was what actually brought her into this condition she is now.
So are you also saying that they didn't sit her down?
She knew about exactly all these things when Mohbad died, and she was initiated also because she has been bribed, and she was under oath too, not to reveal anything. If she does, that would be the end of her. Why do you think she's doing the nanny? She's under threat too. Forget about it. She's under oath. She has been bribed, and she has sold her birthright. Not only her birthright, even her children's rights. Why do you
if she not work her threats, she will not be filled up with threats. She will not be with them. She has.
That's what I said. That was what I said. That because she has been bribed, so everything is gone. Forget everything about that woman. Okay, this man came up. He said he's an herbalist, so this traditionalist. He said he knew Mohbad 3 months before he died. It was one of those daddies that loved Mohbad like that. They just went out and they got to his place, greeted him. I was like, oh, this Mohbad, wow. And Mohbad just used 500 naira, spent 500 naira, to speak to the oracle, just to know what's up. And from there, he was informed, like, this is Kpai hovering around you. What actually happened? And Mohbad narrated everything. And even the man that went to see this man, and Mohbad, got involved in there, was like, what? Why haven't you told me? What haven't you informed me about all this happening to you? Jesus Christ. So you've been keeping this? But the man was like, come on, this is Kpai hovering around you. That you have to do this, you have to do that. Even the man said it was the one that advised Mohbad to go out there and sing it in a song that, you know what, this child doesn't belong to me, but I love my wife. At least, because this lady is the one that will, buy you. But when you try to, persuade her, beg her directly and indirectly, she could tamper justice with mercy. I mean, she could temper mercy with justice. I mean, what am I saying now? So that she might change her decision not to buy you again. That was the reason why we sang that song, Marita be like Maria. I'm a turn with Joseph, I'm a be Jesus, something like that. Feel like Isha. And at the end of the day, he said, like still, he's still the owner of his wife. He can do and undo, but then he's not the owner of the child. Mohbad went through a lot just because of the love he has for this bitch. He said he loves his wife. So what can you do? Maybe, if he pleases him pleases her with everything, she could change her mind and come back home. So this man advised him, you know what? Of course, you could be, service, maybe when you service this girl and everything, whatever, she could change her mind and come back home. Yeah, you have married a bitch already. You have married a harlot. And harlot could still change. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, what they were preventing from happening to Mohbad happened. This man said they did everything possible to prevent, to just, prevent this fight from happening to Mohbad.
Yeah, it's the good man syndrome that happened. It's the good man syndrome. You know what? You, my sisters, you people know they understand. You people understand when you have something which is sweet by the poisonous. Sometimes it be very difficult to just let go because.
No, but remember, my brother,
to prevent his death and everything, but yet nothing was, accepted.
Remember, Kayamata is there.
He said nothing went through, even with the sacrifices, because they have gotten this boy.
Look,
Kayamata location is there.
one spiritual fact I know. I talk about people, they talk, say it be traditional. One spiritual fact I know. Listen. Make you people note this and see the trends in your life. Look, children born on Saturday, those Sabbaths, when you take normal juju, they do them, they happen. Unless you physically do the juju. What do I mean by physically do the juju? Unless you physically put something in food, physically do something there. Me, I had to earn the experience to know why. You see, I have a soft spot for Mohbad because I could have been that Mohbad there.
Yeah. Anybody.
Me, what I was facing was a black brotherhood, the brotherhood in London, Nigeria, where the team against me. Where they say finish this boy. They know if you finish me, so they go finish my puppy, my pups. So I sort of understand what Mohbad was going through. You see, Mohbad they like noise. They like display. When he has to display, he display. But he's one of those people who, make me forgive him. Don't worry, make me forgive him. Don't worry, small time. I will leave him. Don't worry.
He's trying to long. And do you know what? When this man uttered that statement, I was like, oh my God. No wonder this lady even said it that Mohbad has spied long time ago before he even fight. Yeah.
Like Larry won't buy Mohbad for a mommy in concert way Mohbad no go long time ago.
It's the level of Mohbad, even when he knew. Oh God. It even went to this level, like, okay, fine, you are pregnant for him, accepted. Mohbad even accepted it. When she went for the stand, and the time Mohbad entered into this trouble was the day this Oba knew Wumi was carrying a new child. When the scan was done, fine. It was even given the scan, the result of the scan accepted. And whenever women want to top up our push, when they wake up and they sleep, Mohbad, this lady will go to Oba will service her for a whole 9 months. Mohbad did not even for once move near woman. Anytime she wants service, she go waka go Oba's place. Oba go service her. Come back.
But Mohbad really like they stand now for her. Mohbad really like was not standing for her. And she don't know before that she know people for Mohbad.
No, Mohbad is aware. They don't talk about it. And so because the child is Oba's own, Mohbad left. Okay, fine. Affected again now. Okay, if you give this one down to Oba, at least you go give me my own. That's why he said, so mo pe mi mo lodo yen, mo le peja to wun mi nibe, mo le pa titus, mo le pa potato. Like he's the owner of it. Fine. If he gives you your own, she can equally give him his own. That's the meaning of Molipa titus, Molipa Kote. The man said he should go and, say it out there so that, even though in pride at the end of the day, people will know what's going on. He said there are so many secrets Mohbad has released out there by singing. Mohbad even went to the extent of going to another studio.
Now that's why America they prosecute people with music. Don't you know America now they know that listen, if we are going to prosecute you, everything that you've done in your history, we'll use it against you. So people they use Pop Daddy and all those, everybody, all these small boys really they kill people. Now they will take your song and they said, you said I'll give you the more. That's what you did to that boy. Okay, what did else you use in your music? I know they understand this African lawyers and the rest. Social media, they didn't want you didn't look at it. It's so clear and this can be used as evidence. The material is evidence, not somebody.
Everything. He said he cannot say it out. It's not that great. So everything happening to you, release it. Mohbad went as far as going to another studio, release it into his music. And at the end of the day, now the man said, those people with that music should release it. He even said it to the extent that, okay, some of this studio, whatever, manager gave some to Naira Marley, release it to Naira Marley. So the man is now wanting them to release everything for the world to hear. For the world to hear. The man said he was the one telling Mohbad, go and do this. And if you remember, the man even said it that there are some interviews Mohbad granted that Mohbad paid for those interviews that he was the one that asked him to go and grant the interview. So that we know that Mohbad paid for that interview in order to, expose some things to the world. I said, no wonder he was like, trying to say, okay, yeah, I know how to love. I don't have, Mohbad has never said he has a wife or a baby. Do you understand? And that is why he said there are some things that was where, in some interviews, it was like the youth. It was when he was trying to advise the youth. He said they should not rush.
No rush.
Sometimes when you get it might not be easy for you to get out alive. So many interviews is granted, so I was not like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And even when when this lady gave back to the baby, Mohbad still accepted. The father, the real father of this son, sent the name, accepted. So I was now wondering, I was now imagining when this girl, one of these videos that was leaked out, when this girl was dancing and what's this thing? Bella Shmuda was celebrating with her. If you watch it, Mohbad was just standing looking.
Yes, he was not. He wasn't happy to see his countenance.
Never be the husband now, or maybe the father, and you'll be looking like a moron.
He was absent.
And then after, for the naming ceremony, this same man sent the name, and Mohbad even represented him as the father. Just because, he cannot come out and do that. It's not possible for the other to come out and do that. And even the pregnancy, the man said it, everything in Mohbad review, the man said it that Wumi's pregnancy was 8 months and 16 days. trying to do to Baba Mohbad, due to the 419 she did to him. The man said the pregnancy was 8 months and 16 days. That even Oba himself can never deny it. He has the documents with him. The man said that if he's sure of himself, he should come out, they should go and swear. We should take an oath. Wumi, Oba, and himself is a traditionalist, right? They should come out and take an oath. And this Oba is on his neck now, trying to, hand this same Abali. This thing was so deep. I was like, God, this guy accepted all your conditions, yet you still fighting. Why?
Maybe it wasn't an organized fight.
The one that gave the description of the car that this we always take to Oba. That blue car and everything, the plate number. He has every information. Mohbad told him everything. He said there are so many things that even Papa Mohbad doesn't know about Mohbad. Mohbad opened up to this man. And he even said it that this house Mama Wumi is living in US there. Mohbad bought it with his own money. That Mama Wumi is claiming to be in there. The house she's living, Mohbad bought it with his own money. He said so many properties that Mohbad bought. Landed properties like that. But every document is with Mama Wumi.
Do you know if we have any confirmation from the people they bought their casket from? Because if his neck was that broken, it may, and the stairs too is broken. It may have been that the fight happened around from the top and they wrestled down. By the time they got down, the guy's neck was already broken.
Where they bought the casket, everything is there. There is confirmation for that. This man exposed
but I'm saying, when you see in the casket, his neck was broken, right? Twisted to the left, I think. Yeah. And I'm saying, and the stairs, if you look at Mohbad's house, the stairs, the railings is also broken. And I'm saying it could have been, say, when these guys came in to come and mafia him, they didn't come to end by him. They came to mafia him. But what went on after caused it. Maybe because I don't know how you go then break somebody.
There was a great fight, struggling for his dear life. So from there, so many things happened. Because the reason why I'm saying this is, so far, people who seem like they've looked at the body are not talking about any stab wounds. The why people said it that Baba Mo himself has not seen Mo's body. That Baba needs to cut all this tradition and go and see this. They do not allow anybody to see Mohbad's body because they are there. Even the kings, whatever, traditionalists, everybody is going there to do so many things with him. Now they should ask Baba Mo if he has set his eyes on his son's body, except for the day they took him to the morgue that was running around. That they didn't allow nobody to move closer to his body just because of the shit they are doing. Because I was just looking out for people who will see, there were because Dr. Kemi said there were stab wounds. But when you see everybody talking about it, people who are they said a doctor went to look at their body for Mohbad and they didn't see any stab wounds apart from that wound on the right hand, yeah. And now, let me tell you something. You are in Lagos, right? They sent a doctor there to check. Do you think the doctor will say the right thing? So they will come and find him too. Come on. Forget. But the doctor know from is the doctor not from Baba's camp? Which doctor? Who told you there is a doctor that went from Baba's camp? Baba was meant to view the body and the police stopped him from Baba did not think then after that, forget about it. Then after that, they said they allowed Baba, but they allowed Baba with a doctor, and Baba couldn't go in, and that doctor went to check the body, right? That's what I'm saying. But can we ask for the name of the doctor? Can we ask for the name of the doctor? The doctor that went in. They are lying. They are lying. Forget about that. Hey, this You know what really pains my heart? You know what really hits me deep? Every condition for this lady since the day of that conception till the day of delivery, Mohbad has settled it all, but yet you still fight. Why?
Good man syndrome. I say good man syndrome. Listen, I had to use literally meditation to get out of good man syndrome. So now I'm looking
you know why? Because they knew even at the end of the day, if eventually Mohbad lets go, they knew that Mohbad is a chatterbox. He's going to expose them all through his song. That's why they wanted to
pain on him, that boy.
And this Mohbad, they beat him around, do everything around. And do you know this for me, I said, is the one setting him up.
Yes.
Because
And
they said, people see why he's there. See why he's there. See why he's there. She's among them. She's in the car. She's the one setting him up. And this man even said it. This man still confirming that day, this NDLA went to raid Mohbad, that was giving this whatever. Mohbad was brought back to him in the night. That was the one doing everything to rescue Mohbad's life. That they had to, get off those poisonous liquids they gave him to drink. That Mohbad was brought into his place that night. That there was nothing like NDLA. They were fake people from these people. They were just
that's what they say. That's what they say. Let me tell you, the NDLA is Naira Marley.
Sam Larry, the king, and Wumi, Wumi's mother, Karimo. They said every one of them were involved.
The NDLA 100% is Naira Marley. How do I know? Naira Marley has been working hand in hand with NDLA.
If you remember, the NDLA came out, they said they didn't send nobody. Fine, if you are sure of it, what jurisdiction, what branch came? No answer.
But there's a video. I think there's a video, and when you pause it, at least that one guy, it's not too clear in the video, but his face was showing when they came to pick them.
You know what? The police know what to do. But who are those controlling the police? I didn't know these people.
It's King Gucci and one. Friends of fires. Friends who are fires together.
Okay, imagine they said what's this Adeyemo Darusha? Okay, now when Baba Mo came, they wanted to go to the police station, right? To make a report. That there was a police station very close to Mohbad's house, right behind Mohbad's house, and it's just like 5 minutes drive. Darusha redirected Baba Mo just because Baba Mo doesn't, he doesn't live there and he doesn't know much about the area.
Wait. Vivian, this is dangerous. This is not stand. You hear me? So I'm not going to speak. I'm not going anywhere to sleep. I'm not the one talking. Okay?
That I'm giving out what I had. Okay? So they said Darusha took him away from his nearest police station and took him to the jurisdiction this Oba control. All this I'm saying is from what I had from this man and from other people talking.
It must be right. Because if I was that's what I would.
This police issue, the police station that was redirected and like that, I think it was from whose platform? Was it Arifa or West? No, I think it's Arifa's platform that he was narrating this. You understand? Now you took him to the police far away from his house under the Oba's jurisdiction because he is under control of it. And that was the reason why those games were played out.
Yeah. It took him to Oliru is under the Oba's jurisdiction.
Instead of his own police station, very close to one station, not filling station like that. There is a filling station very close to Mohbad's house. Just like 5 minutes drive to Mohbad's house. Why? Darusha redirected. Come on.
That was where Baba went before. And then Darusha, aka Darusha, would want to share at the airport.
But if all these people are telling us this, and if it's true, then God is alive. God is alive. Even though they try to deny us of this justice, God will take this justice. I swear to God. This man said it. He said, even though they are threatening his life, that he doesn't care. He doesn't care. But what we end up this case is not going to be funny.
So, Breakin, they won't tell me, say, when they went to Abuja, the people who came to try and kidnap Baba, no one give no information about him.
Well, I don't know about Brekete. I'm only talking about what I had. This is what I had.
It's on an Africa place.
Waiting for the autopsy, and it was given 10 weeks. Okay, so I think that 10 weeks will elapse on the 15th. So let's wait and watch out for the upcoming drama.
Yeah, but people are making this thing too hard. If I invite Baba, let's say I'm Brekete, I invite Baba. Somebody won't kidnap Baba for Abuja, and I have a lot of influence in Abuja with the police everywhere.
There was nothing like kidnap. They later told us there was nothing like kidnap. There was nothing like it.
It was stomachache where Baba get where no fit come to the studio.
So I think Baba was on en route. So in order to divert people's attention, I think that was when Baba came to Lagos.
Spending doesn't.
But the only time, for me, I'm just expecting the autopsy. For me, all these things I've narrated was what I had from this traditionalist. He said he met Mohbad 3 months before he fight. He was the one explaining all this I just explained to you. But for the police case that Russia took them to another police station, I had that from Arifa. Okay? So I have cleared my path. But for me, I am expecting the autopsy results, the toxicology results as it plays out. We want to know. We want to know drama they want to bring in. They all knew, even the police themselves, they know the game, they understand. Some are being bought. Some, but no matter, see, even though you are being bought or bribed, anything that concerns Mohbad's case, and you collected the blood money, just know that you will go and meet Mohbad, withdraw everybody's leg. So many people will follow Mohbad. Forget it. This man was saying it. He said it. He said, see, Karimo and Wumi, they are going to come out naked. Yeah. Naked.
They're already going mad. They're already going crazy.
Yeah. I had a dream.
People were like begging that, please don't let them come naked though, because they won't be able to put the show on Facebook or TikTok or whatever. They'll sanction it. That please don't let them wear pants though. Even the panties, even though it has a tall panties or maybe short bra. And aside that, they were like, you know what, you guys buy new so that day you I'm like, God, this is getting serious. So that day you want to come naked or confess.
But and that we doesn't well that way like that now.
Okay.
He's around almost naked.
You know why people were like, please let them wear panties or they should go and buy new one. Even though it's not, no problem. At least we'll be able to show it on their different platforms. I'm like,
yeah. It moves around ready for action.
You can go and write it down that very soon this thing is going to happen. Even the baby father too, he should just see.
He should get ready.
I'm like, come on.
Is that what they do that buy them?
That's what I'm trying to tell Madam Wazobia, and she's not taking it. I said it will be a spiritual victory, not a physical one, because
that is what I seriously believe. You see, yes, we're all fighting for justice, we're all going to court and all of that, yes. You see, this spending is alleged to be one of those who joined out to beat up this move. This
man
spending.
said it that even Adura himself is not safe because he was there. He said everybody under Mohbad.
And that was laughing. He was in the car when they were saying,
He said, this man said it. He said everybody under Mohbad's roof that day. They already caused. They are going down for it.
If it's a spiritual mafia kind of killing, then buying, then I understand. This is how I understand it to be. The guys will come, finish the job, then they'll record, they'll put a knife into everybody that's present's hand, and they'll say, okay, you to stop, and they'll record it. So when they record it of you two doing the buying, they'll tell you to, even if the body is dead, they'll tell you to, okay, you to stop, you to stop, you to stop, and they will record all of you. So when they record all of you, you can't go and say anything that is contrary to what they are telling you to do. That's how most cults and mafias do it. There was a recent one in America where this boy killed 2 young 16-year-old boys. He shot them in his own car. They're his own friends. But when he did that, he gave the knife to the other guys who were standing there to be stabbing these people whilst they were even dead, and recorded them. So, and that's what Bob Daddy and all those cultist people, they do. They have physical evidence against you. So you will be in your own interest to lie. Otherwise, when it gets to the bad point, they will just release the videos. They'll say, look at what you did. This one did. Look at what this one did. You're all part of it. I think something like that must have happened. That's why it's going into Adura's head. Right now, Adura, I don't think he's the same person anymore.
He was like, Papa Mohbad should get ready, because
he needs a therapist to calm him down, to let him.
The man was like, if you know your something is still active, it's better you go and produce more. I'm like, God have mercy. You know, when I was listening to this man, I was like, God, this man knows a lot. He said it's traditionally.
Don't worry. He could do fix Baba. Don't worry. You give Baba a nice one. Don't worry. Good evening,
This is I'm telling you, it's so touching. It's so touching. I'm like, Mohbad went through all this, yet you are being beaten around, and you know the cost of it, and you still allow this God, this devil.
You just the kitchen.
And even our family still live under your roof. It's like so many people living in Mohbad's house. He doesn't even know them from it.
Good man.
Now will be the bring them all those police doctors.
You be too good.
You living with them in the house. 15 boys.
He said, Mama Mumi that ran away, she should just come back and confess. If not, now in my body they will, or something very, 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 very will happen to her.
Engine, I beg you, make I tell you. I will speak this one, I will speak and preach. Nobody could confess.
I couldn't control myself. I was like, God, how can a human being maltreat another human being like you this way? Not only that, at the end of the day, you buy this person. My God, don't you have conscience? Don't you have your own kids?
Nobody will confess on this case. So no, we should remove that out.
I was like, really? Is this all that happened to Mohbad? Mohbad experienced all this. He suffered from the one of his life till he took his last breath. God. And you allowed this thing to happen. I said, well, you are the you are the awesome, unquestionable God. Who are we to question you, Lord? But I'm like, come on, these people, is your conscience sold? The most important and most deceiving person on this earth that could ever think of is Wunmi. Wunmi, you live with this guy and you did all this, and yet you still come out to rant, cause Hey shit. And yet you are telling us you know a lot. You cannot, because you are the one that finding now. That's why you can't confess. That's why you don't want to come out and say what you know. What do you want to confess? You did it.
But our brother allowed it. If me, you be my woman, where you be put even too much salt in my food. Next time I no go eat your food. I go start cook for myself. They can't tell you say they put something for Indomie inside. You still they hang around with this person.
My brother, I still they insist. They tag this guy down. On a normal day, somebody slap you. They slap you every day for your house. You don't feel chase him. You go chase him now, or you see him say they slap other men.
You know what amazes me most? I can't imagine my wife. Let's assume I'm a man now, okay? I can't imagine my wife go out to meet another man, do the bad boat, and still come back to me into that house.
And he's still going to give another man outside.
For complete 5 months. You don't even open this thing. He said, before we come to him, I said, I'm a man now, I've tried now for complete 9 months. I didn't even move closer to,
If you say the girl sick, it's a different ballgame because at times, if you sick, when the sickness affects that side, you don't go do anything. In some cases, whether it gets cancer or gets,
go out and give different styles to another man, and you
even inside their house, they do different styles there too. To different people.
For him, backing the baby, Lord have mercy. Which kind of Odo be that? Odo, we don't send it to another place. God forbid you.
Juju use control that.
I beg one. Sometimes be Kayamata or Juju because I have one cousin, correct for your mind, but he fall in love with one prostitute. He knows that the prostitute, but he loved the girl. He just loved the girl.
That was what this man said too, that Mohbad loved this lady. He loves this lady with his soul.
Some people them love the dangerous.
That when he said, okay, this is what I'm seeing around you. You say, what can I do? I can't leave my wife. I love her. I'm like, what?
Nah, Juju. No. This is not love. This is not love. No. This is not love.
Have you heard the song with
it's Juju
and Mohbad? If you hear the song with Temi and Mohbad, you understand Mohbad a little bit more. He thinks Juju people they like. Malam and all those people. What did they do? They like.
He was fighting. When he sang the song like whatever, that was the reason why he said he has to go out there and apologize. Sing another song. Apologize to her.
It's sweet in your mouth. Like
that you love her. No matter who she is, you love her that way. That was the reason Mohbad had to go back out.
Mohbad was playing a game and he lost in that game. The game was, let me do it cool until I go to this Canada. I'll clear out that team. When I come back, I'll start fresh.
So Mohbad was following the advice, like at least this lady could, just be merciful to him, not to buy him. That they made sacrifices, they did a lot of things that was unacceptable. That a lot of things have been done upon Mohbad. That all the sacrifices they made, the Kpai
of certain men, and I used to be one of them, that cannot tell a girl that it is over. Me, I couldn't look my ex-girlfriend in the eye and say, listen, our relationship is over. Because I feel sad for them that they will cry.
But you have to be tactful for some of them that can fly into a rage and buy you. Some of them fly into a rage and buy you. I've seen a situation where the person flew into a rage and buy the girl.
In one of his interviews, if you remember, I said, I can only love or I cannot kill.
Mohbad suffered and Juju is free. And I still stand and I believe they use Juju for him. They use Juju for him.
Other song, like that. Different songs, to calm her down, do everything, Cinderella. He sang for her. Oh God! When this man was narrating it, I was just like, everything this man was saying is like, yes, this is real. I was just like connecting it to different things Mohbad has done. He said he was the one that advised Mohbad.
But the girl was possessed now. She's possessed.
I said, man, you should have.
No, but he advised Mohbad wrongly now. It's a wrong advice. Supposed to tell Mohbad to run.
The one that came out that same day, they fight this guy. Like, nobody can be like you. No one is irreplaceable.
Don't mind her. She's possessed. She's a possessed person.
You fight
with her.
Come and take your trophy. So that means you are even referring to your baby daddy to come and take his trophy.
He's King Gucci. She's going to come and collect
and don't let us ignore that. When I'm sure some of us have been in that situation where you meet somebody and that person is got the same.
I'm sorry. See, I don't even know what is called love. I've never experienced love in my life, so I'm a loner.
Whoever train you,
people know the para
for you. I don't go lie you.
Because I don't know. See, I find it difficult to love. I'm telling you the fact. I find it so
you don't understand. People like you are the ones that can love. Those who realize that love is not it's a game that people play.
See, I don't even pretend to love anymore. With this
myself I love now.
With this news, I'm ready. I don't want to love. I can only love my children, my God, and whosoever that cares. I don't want to. Which kind of love? See, the love I have is love like love that will send me to another planet.
You don't get butterfly before. Butterfly.
Which kind of butterfly? My butterfly don't get wings. Which kind of butterfly did that?
I knew butterfly long time ago, but don't be now. Don't butterfly when you don't.
I don't even have butterfly. I don't even have lava. I don't have pupa. I don't have egg at all. Which kind of butterfly? I don't even breed butterfly.
I think the main reason why they connected is because they have the same background. Their parents, the dysfunctional family behind them, and their stories about their moms were the same. With me, I'm sure her mom left when she was a child.
Our brother.
Right from the time of Mohbad and mommy, you are a wicked woman. You can't tell like Mohbad the lie for the song inside. Where this boy sing this song with all in heart and mind and soul. He's a liar. It wasn't 10 years. You think that it is not the count? 2-year-olds can tell you when their mommy left and when they came back. Because how children look at things, parents sometimes ignore it. You can't you know. They tell everybody, say, it's a lie. It wasn't 10 years. This woman, I don't know what to say. Witchcraft mixed with dumbness. It dumb with witch.
Yeah, the man mentioned it like aside Mohbad's mom being this the other side, that she has already even let out her kids in this spiritual whatever. That's why the man said Baba Mo should be ready for another saga. That Mohbad's younger brother is a gunner. So if he has his thing functioning, his pendulum functioning very well, he should go and
start another. He has 3 or 4 other children before. He has
he has another wife though.
I know they worry about his children. They worry about Baba himself. Because Baba
like Baba is ready for whatever that will happen. At least he just want to get justice for his son. And if it warrants him being armed, he doesn't care. That is called the real parents, Why do you want to leave? Do you want to be witnessing your children buying? What's your gain?
Good man syndrome. It could kill a lot of people.
Whoever that has this
boy didn't have love growing up at all. And so he was falling into, he's not the only one. Even people like we here, right? When you grow up in some backgrounds, yeah, you get into toxic relationship. Toxic people would come for you. Toxic people will be attracted to you. And you won't know until you get into them. You know, this person is toxic. But they would have entrenched themselves inside you so much so that for you to come out, you're going to lose one arm, you're going to lose one leg if you don't lose your life.
You know,
just
like when you ask me about
whatever. That's why I go, if you don't say this girl old person, number one. And if you don't say this girl like the girl they enter anywhere, they just go enter anywhere. You go know one or two things about the girl. Now from Malian's house, the girl don't they put calabash under a bed. I'm sure even inside his house, he doesn't know what is under his bed. He will just go sleep. He don't know say don't put calabash, put snake, put scorpion, put different things under the bed.
Yeah. I even think
He will carry the guy liquid, pour inside the calabash. Now still the calabash they use for the final service when they do for them, when they fire.
Hey.
And I still that one to go put inside the grave. Tasson, dust to dust.
It is
beyond. Even Naramali catch and say put calabash under the boy bed on the Malian house. Where ask and say why you they do this thing? Say now to protect him. Now to protect him, I mean to charm him down. I agree. Some people naturally they love naturally whatever. But whatever the love is, when you don't say that toxic one, you don't they buy you they go. Now to find how you go take escape, or you go confide in people, somebody please help you. His father or his mother, or somebody please help. Because I remember one case that the man family that they help the man, and then bring the man out of the cage of this woman. This woman still go marry somebody else. He buy the person. He buy the person because the family of this one no they close to him. He buy him. I remember, and they tell that one that time, say, he see this woman and I said like that. He said, are you sure? Are you sure? Everything what I tell her say go happen, that's what it happened. He then 6 feet below now.
Love is blind.
I had a terrible experience. A very terrible one. I just thank God I'm alive today. Since then, I just zero my mind to please. I've not been in love. I don't have any iota of that kind of experience before. And just the little time I want to try it, hey, I want to just take my life. I just check in reverse. And since then, I've been on my own. They watch movie. And this movie where they watch now, another entire movie, very terrible one. I'm like, can you imagine? Sure. I never even involved myself before. One time that I just tried it like this. I wanted to become a gunner. And I'm like, thank God I'm no more a gunner. Watching different movies. This is another one now. This movie is the real deal. I'm like, can you imagine? And you're asking me for butterfly. I know they breathe.
Some of us are just getting out of it. We're going for therapy. Yeah. To reset our lives again.
This experience I'm talking about was like, how many years ago now? That was 2007. I had the experience just within how many months? And it's turned out to be a life-threatening experience for like 4 good years. I would rather say...
But didn't you see the signs and didn't you think, hey, this one, if it goes any further, I can't deal with it?
There is nothing like signs. It's just a quick manipulation and you just like...
They will gaslight you. They will gaslight you and use their system to control you. And Juju join and witchcraft. They work together. And that's what that widow is using. She's using dark arts. They call it dark arts.
See, I almost gave up my life. When I cried to God, like, God, I've never for once in my life hurt anybody. And that's why I've been so overprotective of myself not to get involved. Those days now, you're a respected woman, a respected lady, like, yeah, you are truly your own, not the Gen Z generation now. Like, okay, whatever man you get, attached to will be the one that we, clean up the sheets and everything. And at the end of the day, the sheet you are trying to protect, one man from and one corner just came like that, say, this sheet clean. And this one now, the glory they shine, wine to in high. Say, I beg, not the only clean sheet I will clean. I will even collect the glory and send her off.
And waka.
And waka. When God just sent his angel to me, go, I'll come up for this thing, or may no buy you. Hey, second chance. I ran. And since then, butterfly don't die. So that's why every butterfly
when you don't buy.
And since then,
this week,
I'm not even get egg. We have one become, one germinate to lava pupa, which and then produce butterfly. Egg no exist at all. Thank God I have my hey mommy, hey, thank God for that. It's okay. And any butterfly, I just watch butterfly from afar. My butterfly and my work, I get myself busy completely.
This week, me and my friends, we did discuss something when we did talk to you people not go like this one. We did talk to women know they feel love. That's why God instructs men rather to love.
It depends. It depends.
Everywhere. See, it's just like to me, man. From my own opinion, it's just like this love is 50-50 from both sides. Okay, when you add it together, it sum up to 100. But in a case whereby there is no love from the other angle, it's complete zero, and you are the one bringing out your own 50. Okay, fine. If you are bringing out your own 50, do you know the plan behind the zero?
Yes. See,
what we talk about? We forgot the line between obsession and love. Obsession is say, I'm so in love with you, and you did this thing. Because you did this thing, we are no longer, my love is gone. We no longer love each other. But men, when they confirm they love you, that Kayamata said, when you do way we catch you, or the way you do the way we catch you, we go still have love and sympathy with you.
And right now, see, let's claim it that our own time was obsession and love. But this Gen Z generation is obsession and fight. There's no love. Forget about it.
Lord Jesus.
What exists now from everything happening around the world from this Gen Z generation is only obsession and fight. There's nothing like love. Okay, imagine during our own time. Okay, listen. During our own time, before you could even speak to a lady, so many letters you'll be practicing, right, even to present the letter. Hey. You want to cry it down, right? You present the letter and run away. You start meeting yourself by the wall from school, waving from afar. Maybe you dare not even take it, whatever, whatsoever involved to your house.
Even your parents will want you to you don't encourage you.
You just went from school, okay, let's walk together home. Okay, I need water, give me water. You dare not try it. But this Gen Z generation, they will take themselves to the hotel, make Snapchat ladies, and place it out there to the world. What are the parents doing? No, no discipline, nothing. Do you get it? So now, if such a guy doesn't do what they want, what do you think they will do?
See, the problem, the Gen Z problem, the parents cannot solve it, right?
Right now, you can't even toast the lady. There will be condition. You have to buy me a phone, and you have to use a pants. You have to get so amount in your account. You have to work so place.
That's why other Yoruba brothers for UK they do partnership. Partner. You're saying a partner.
You understand? You have to have a particular height or skin color, a particular shape of nose, shape of hair.
A particular car.
Now tell me, is that love? And you think you marry yourself, and at the end of the day, there will be endurance. Give me assurance, endurance. What kind of endurance? You are still dating, you are in condition. Do you understand? So let alone, put that lady in your house as a wife. The day you fall sick, she'll be the one that will start slapping you. Better stand up and get your towel. Are you crazy? Did I marry you to be your house help? Even on your sick bed. On your sick bed, you bring another man there and do the poros, and you'll be witnessing it. Say, oh yeah, start singing for us. And is that love? Everything has changed, so forget about it. If you have your wife in those days, congratulations. But now, I faith.
But they understand each other. So if that's how they are playing the game, because the young boys too, they understand. That's why Mohbad they get caught up in this, because if they understand the girl say, okay, yeah, well, if they do juju, that's another, she doesn't believe in the Christ that.
No, I think he was held against his will, that boy.
See, the kind of understanding in this Gen Z generation is not understanding. Whosoever that understand and play along with this Gen Z, just know that there is something attached to it spiritually.
Yes.
Believe me, there is no pure understanding right now. No pure understanding. Whosoever that tells you, I understand my wife, forget, there is something, being
even Gen Z don't understand themselves, not less of.
Which kind Gen Z? Gen Z that will tell you, I need this week, 500,000, you don't get it, don't come home. No food for you. If you come home, I will do this, I will threatening you, the owner of the house, the husband figure, father figure to their children. Come on.
Now, I believe the Bible now that things are just going to get worse, because imagine this generation, they give birth to children. Waiting they do these children. Hey!
You know, say that Aladini, he too don't they take powder. Because the mama they take. So as mama they take, we don't pass out to them.
Okay, imagine this Gen Z now, they're having their own babies. A 6-month-old baby, a girl, for example, you make up for that baby, put on wig, put eyelashes, do everything. For a 6-month-old baby, and you go for Photoshop.
They carry them go inside the party. No, nice clothes.
Give an example. See the thing we do.
They took nails for them. What are you doing? What are you doing? You fix nail for a 6-month-old, especially when they clock a year. You fix nail, fix them wig, eyelashes, put on the pancake all over their faces, and they start looking like masquerade. For a baby, what kind of training is that?
They say our voices are low, and I know that my voice is loud.
I'm begging our team to put everything aside and try and make sure Papa gets that petition across for the girl to do the DNA. We have to all come together and see how quick and how fast we can get that done. If we can get that done as soon as possible, lottery ticket with that. We have to move on. Even if we have to pound Papa.
Why they can't get through to me? Because they know if the DNA is eventually done, that will be the end of it. That will be the hard boss of it all. That's why they are using their own strength to prevent doing the DNA. But whatsoever, I just know God is. It is a must. The whole world is, even those supporting her now, they're against her. Like, what is the big deal doing this? Everyone is, it's a must now. It's a must for her to do the DNA. Even though every one of them is running around, go to the president and lobby, who cares? God is in charge of this case. That's just it.
Amen. My sisters, I will run and leave you, but I love you all. Thank you for this exposure. I am grateful.
Love you. Love from this side. Love everyone.
We're happy to always have you around, please.
I love one.
Ada, even comment section, they praise you.
For this lawyer, we go to pay, but if it gets to September, October, and let us know the balance and we'll round up. So let's remember.
God bless you. God bless every one of us. Yeah. God bless you all.
As we do, so somebody could do for us. We don't know what they are ahead of us in life. As we do,
this fight is not for only Mohbad. It's for every one of us. Because we don't know what might happen in the future. It's for every one of us.
Needs to stop electing these old men with the life finish. Old man with life finish.
They fuck themselves in. They fuck themselves in.
Let me tell you something. You said we should leave the old men, right? Old people, right? Okay, someone like this Olosho now, is she an old person? See, see this Gen Z now. Now, do you want to tell me if you put a JC there, it's going to perform? The only thing we need to ask God to do is put your trust. Both the young and old are useless and wicked.
God, the heart of men that is wicked.
Choose for us. Choose for us. That is just the only thing we must ask. Forget about youth. Youth that find themselves because of money. So tell me what they will perform there when they get to the highest top.
Maybe they will feel fantastic. They will buy fantastic.
They will finish the whole
Me,
country.
if you collect money like somebody went down me how many millions, 1.5 million. Oh my, leave the money join, still 1.5 million. And then you get the thing roll back to them.
See, I can't trust the old and young. The only one I can trust, God, please choose for us. Let us back it up with our conscience and God to have his hand in it. That's it.
And all this Christianity, Islamism, where they talk, we don't see what they do. Now then they give us problem most. All those head of churches and head of this thing, they don't come out of anything for this case. If they say their hand they there, maybe the boy don't even catch them before. Maybe that one of them they go supply something to do before. How they come they talk and say the general overseer of this place, if they take this in a part of their food. They will go abroad before they take medication and all of those treatments or surgery. They will go they preach for Africa, say, may they trust God, God will heal them, may they donate time, may they donate everything, may they fast and pray. People are saying they don't feel fast and pray. When they catch them now for Europe, then they catch them now. They'll come do all those what do they call them? They'll come do festival of waiting. They'll come do one Holy Ghost fire. They'll come do one program like that. Now, like they came to treat themselves.
When they have fight everybody.
And alongside they add those ones join.
When they have fight everybody.
They break privacy, then they break their confidentiality sometimes.
And you know what? When they fight everybody finish, when they don't do their evil thing, that is when they now say they have repented. They will now become the oldest pope on earth. They will become the reverend father, prophet and prophetess. After the hand,
they don't fight all their children.
I beg. Be wise, so everyone should be wise. Hold on to your life.
Yoruba elder say, as the king was allergic to Korean, but that one I like that because that the elderly people that they break children neck. That they go for the children, the back of their mama, go break their neck, collect their neck, even waka.
You know what? Not even Oriomo Tutumo. Oriomo don't they war from pregnancy now. They don't even allow the Omo to come out and fresh. Now from inside pregnancy, they don't beg the neck. What did they talk? Beg.
In fact, some children they snatch them from their parents, from their mama and baby, go pound them, use them to sagbadi way, use them to turning old man to young person.
Okay, if Karimo could bring out the narration, like they always change baby from what?
They change babies.
So
maybe not before that widow, and maybe not before the other person too. Now strange person get the baby.
Okay, when she put out that narrative, like the baby could be changed from the world. When you knew that happened, why can't you go and change back the baby? Abi? So when you're proving to us like Liam could be changed from the world, why can't you go and change him back? What nonsense. It's just right. I beg. Susie, where are you now? Are you on French League today?
It be like say Susie there for another channel, they follow them the drag for somewhere.
Oh, okay. I see.
Don't go meet Vicky. Maybe don't go meet Vicky because now you and Vicky they together before.
Oh, okay.
I beg, make you encourage them to do it from that side to let everybody all hands on deck as we pray.
I'm just like when I had this story this evening, I'm like, okay, this one passed me. I'm going to inform my people waiting I hear. Now waiting I hear to this. God Almighty, have mercy.
Was it Obaro? Was it Obaro?
No, Obaro. It's from. I've forgotten the name. Obaro. No, Obaro. I forgot the name.
Obaron said all these big compromise.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I try to get facts from some people, and I'm like, okay, God will take control. All I know is like God will take control. That is all I know. Even if they want to like play on our intelligence and they think they can, just manipulate everything, God behind, the supreme of all being, can never manipulate anything, and also is going to give us signals. We might not be informed when the time comes, or we might not even, be available to witness. But somehow, someday, and somewhere, God, these people, they will regret it. Because the way the Lord is going to deal with them, oh Lord, I just hope it
Mohbad was just an innocent. He wasn't really a street boy like that.
He even talk him.
He was just an innocent-minded person.
Okay, if Mohbad is a street boy, he lives with when he left his house, if he doesn't sleep in his house, he sleeps with his prime boy. Does that mean he's a street boy? Does that mean he's a street boy? He's not a street boy. Only that, he doesn't have this much care, the financial, whatever. Is that?
Yeah,
as
what I'm saying, if he was a street boy,
that side is best, the little his dad could afford to help him, train him, feed him, he's trying his best. But as the boys grow like that, they are teen, they have friends, visiting, playing with like that. That was what Mohbad did. It's never a street boy.
No, I'm not saying street boy. So if he was a street boy, yeah, he wouldn't have entered this mess. If he entered, he would come out.
Of course, he would have
done Bandari. He would have done a protective thing for himself.
Oh, God. The man was very.
He wasn't praying. He wasn't praying. He wasn't doing food to protect himself too.
No, not at all.
He just did it.
This man that spoke, this traditional, he said it was his friend that came to him. But fortunately, Mohbad was with that man when they went to that place. Just like it's just like you seeing one of your uncles or daddy or whatever. Like, okay, you know what? Up in let's I quickly want to see my friend very close here. And like, okay, that was how Mohbad came out. And just because of that, he said he just brought out 500 naira to consult the all of it. And from there, they're like, ikú lélẹ̀ níwájú ẹ̀. Ikú ló ń rá bàbà wájú ẹ̀ yìí. And he started investigating and doing everything. And when the man talked to a level, Mohbad now said, Onífà giving you. So that was when Mohbad opened up to him. And he explained everything. So even the man that took Mohbad along was surprised, like, what? Why now? Why haven't you told me all this? So you've been undergoing this kind of experience and you never even say to nobody. You understand? So from there, the man started directing him. Say, aṣẹ́wó náà lè yí padà. Ó má ṣàṣẹ́wó náà kó di èèyàn gidi. Okay, do this. And then tó bá wà ní tóun bá ṣe dáadáa tóun fún jẹ lójú parí. Bí a kò ní wò ta mọ́, when Mohbad was trying to say, what can I do? At least to call her back home, format wò ta mọ́. Something like so many things now. I was like, come on, this is so deep.
But she's possessed. She's been possessed from time. So there's no way she will not find him eventually. Error. The means that they protect.
I'm like, what?
But they've been preparing him from day one. See, the Marian house when they don't put calabash under his bed. And he didn't know there was calabash under his bed. They've been preparing him before.
Oh, Lord.
They've been preparing him to use his life for that Aladdin.
It's just unfortunate, I felt terribly bad.
Nonsense, Gucci. People buy goat, meh. You know, if you go buy cow, moo. Now, human beings, they go buy.
Sounds like why you buy it? Only if you escape, it's going to expose them, and that is what they don't want.
But it's not exposing them now. It's not exposing them now. Nobody will know about them now.
No, but they don't know now.
It's going to turn around like that.
They don't know if they're quiet, we go expose them.
When he was alive, now in there, he's exposing them. Nobody the one by princess.
When they eventually fight him, they never knew he's going to be exhumed. When he was exhumed, that was when every narrative changed. And they have to play the role to meet up with the narrative, the previous ones they're giving out. But, you know, it's going to be done.
One party on God. One day, one party on God.
On God, they are standing.
Then for sure, they don't beat up on God. Then for sure, they don't beat up
on God. One feeling on God. I drank sugar, just more. Imole, wale. In death, wale. When all the koro we shapa mu mi mu marunu, mu masukun. I don't pray tire. He said, I don't walk tire. I don't pray tire. I don't go mountain on fire. I know there is a day on my face we go away. Till then I party away. I know there is a day on my face we don't go away. Till then I smoke it away. I feel good. Parara. I feel good. Parara. Emi omo ghetto. Moti daju no moto. My grace automatic. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá mi ya fọ́tò. Èmi gbéra on God. Láti pọ́tẹ́rì on God. Wọ́n lè gbé báàgì on God. Wọ́n filẹ̀ on God. I dress ọ̀jẹ̀ fún náà. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ on God. Òun wálẹ̀. What a grace. What a gift. And they quenched that gift. They caught the gift up kindly. God, the utmost judge, please take control.
It should be.com at
He was interviewed and he was interviewed and Mohbad, what do you fear most? He said, my fear is when God turns against me. Hey, God.
Now, God turned against him now, being a human being.
No. Mohbad was interviewed one day. He said, what do you fear most? He said, my fear is when God turns against me. And believe me, did God turn against him? No. God is still supporting him. Even after his back. I don't believe
God said, was it God that turned against him or it was human being?
God called Mohbad to come and rest. Believe me, like enough of this shit. But don't worry, I will treat their fuck up. They won't see when next they come into this life, they will never try it. Me,
that widow family, they have a demonic effrontery. They are effrontery for demonic, clandestine demonic.
They are evil now.
He was right when he said that.
Yeah, he loved God too. He loved God too. God loved him too. God loved him too.
That's why God has been his shield. Even after death, you can see how God is exposing everything. They never knew he's going to be exhumed. If they knew he would be exhumed, they wouldn't have even bothered to find him. Because they knew that one way or the other, they're going to be exposed. And now everyone is running helter-skelter for their lives. Right now, in everybody's camp, everybody is running for their lives.
They will pay. They will pay.
It's a shame, you know. It's a
No,
shame.
they will pay. All of them will pay.
If they fight the indigenous. If they use the indigenous for rituals.
Now fish where they your beach. Wow.
He go roll sand and powder.
Wow.
And it go rule Olosho. Either that now he go do juju by Dark Widow. I mean, Dark Widow go use in your juju buy or he go use them do sacrifice too.
They go chop yourself.
Go use themselves or something. You go see.
Even the effrontery for me, somebody's wife will leave her husband's house, matrimonial house, come meet you to knock your pregnancy with somebody's wife. God, don't you have conscience?
And it's not only you she's knocking other men too. How dirty can you be?
If you were the one as a man, can you accept such from your wife?
No mind now. You know, go ask why we do for America.
You don't stop that. You didn't stop at that, and at the end of the day, you still buy this now. And just imagine now, what God will do. It is well. God
It is
the
well.
ultimate judge, okay? Me.
It is well.
All I'll say is let everyone has conscience, okay? Let a conscience beat in you. Let it begin to pump inside of you and justify yourself. At the end of the day, what do you think God might do to you if truly you did this thing? There's no two ways to it. Even though you have the connection politically, humanly, whatever your creator, think about it.
He dey sack kaba now. All sack kese. He dey run up and down kese kasa. He dey go bribe this person, bribe that person, buy that person, buy this person, just to protect.
There is an adage in Yoruba that says, "Kaja biti kakuko." Kaja biti. It's not that we can't fight, but not that we fight and we fight ourselves. How would you feel?
They don't choose Mo as the sacrificial flame for that boy, for themselves, and make their secret. See, there are many reasons why they find that boy. Their secret there for a hand.
Even Liam said it herself. Like the pie that Liam's supposed to buy is the pie Mohbad pie.
Their secret there for a hand. Liam too need somebody to do sacrificial flame for that one.
Then
Wubi to want to Kolobi everything that he has. Three major reasons, but the other reasons too, we join when they use fight this boy.
Torí Ọlọ́run ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ayé òun ò múlẹ̀ mú fún ni
Why Gucci don't buy? Why Gucci don't buy for Aliamini and Adim the magician? Because now magician that boy be
the name of this baby.
Why Gucci don't buy for the Alamini? Why? For the Aladdin the magician?
Of this baby on his Christianity, this guy still accepted. He gave out the name to this baby. He represented you. He did everything you wanted. Must you now repay him with Kpai? Please, set your heart, set your soul, set your conscience.
It's too late to search heart now because you don't find that boy. That boy will take and to go beat her. That's why they go do sacrifice on where they
that is the best repay you could ever give to him. Why?
Why? He didn't offend him now. He didn't offend him.
Why?
He didn't offend him.
Man, I was so.
He didn't offend him.
When I was
comment section, did you offend him? Comment section.
When I was listening to this story, I was broken. I was like, God, really? Did this actually happen? Don't you have conscience for crying out loud? You made this boy suffer. See, he took his.
He just jealousy the boy. He jealousy the boy. He don't see the boy glory.
Do you think about your own thing too? Do you ever think of what might happen to you? Do you ever think of how God will deal with you?
On the crime.
Do you ever remember your creator in every of your deeds? Do you ever think of your creator in every of your deeds, in every step you take? Do you ever remember that there is somebody out there looking at you, watching everything? Come on. Come on. This is too devastating. I got myself so broken, like I had to park somewhere. I had to pull over because I was driving home.
Pull over. Oh, pull over.
I was driving home. I had to pull over to, rest my head for some time. Like my eye was just, it was just seeing stars. I'm like, okay, pull over so that you don't go and hit somebody. I had to pull over, rest for another 10 minutes before, I took off. I'm like, God, is this true? Is this true? Could this be true? A human being, not even a chicken, not cockroach, not lizard, not snail, not earthworm.
And no fear.
Lord, you are the greatest of all.
Even dog better pass some of these people. Dog is better than these people. When they lead us.
Evildoers.
Unquestionable God. I just understand you, Wumi. He's an unquestionable
Who let the dogs out? Now you're supposed to sing for them.
Remember Wumi sang that song? Unquestionable
God. Yeah, she did.
Dependable God. Dependable. Say God, they work in our favor.
I know God is dependable. Of course, God is a dependable God. But me, I am putting it across to her. God is even unquestionable in everything he does, right? Because to her now, God is dependable, right? As God is dependable, he's also unquestionable. Because if truly God is dependable, he wouldn't have allowed this to happen to Mohbad. But that's why God is unquestionable. Okay?
Somebody they say for comment section say because the boy know they pray, they're casual Christian. Even if you pray past prayer, if you are living with a wish, and they've surrounded you, if you don't work out come up for them, they go fire you go. They go fire you, nothing will happen. You know how many men of God they don't fight? How many genuine men of God they don't fight?
It is well with my soul.
Sometimes you don't have enough strength, but if you gather people surround you, when we say they be your tribe, they have the same mind when you get. They get. If you don't suspect, say this person they jealous you, this person don't they encourage you when you want progress. If they say that money you're supposed to use to do this for yourself, you're supposed to give me the money now. That 100,000 you want to go and use to do this course. Make me share them now, waiting like that. None of the best don't want good for you. Don't be ordinary eye. Even though say yes, initially he liked the girl because you have to like that girl. You have to like the person before the juju will work. They did serious juju, and the juju had to work if the person liked you initially. So go like the girl initially, then they can't go work the juju join. So even as they jump after they try, see say no people. Even when they were trying to escape from Nigeria, they block his moves now. Shebi Mama Naramani, he there for immigration. Mama Naramani, the immigration person for Nigeria. She there among those who were blocked more from moving when he won Japan one time. And not fear people. If you get your own children, put your own children under, then they gather, they fight other children.
God will give Mohbad justice. That one I'm for sure. Obagushio, Black Widow, the sister, Spending, Adura Gbemi,
We will wait as it plays out.
Darusha, Mohbad Mama, all of them.
Netflix go do the thing with them.
Me they follow and do the thing. But what did I know say Mohbad will get justice? I tell when I say Mohbad suffered. Based on the things I had in that house, in one of the boys, Night Widow has said Mohbad suffer, and Black Widow never in her life love Mohbad. There's no single of love. She does not have love for that boy. One of the boys that live with them, Mohbad don't know. Mohbad don't know. Mohbad don't know some of the people.
Story, I'm going to put it out later.
Yes,
I'm
so
going to narrate my story.
yeah, yeah.
Mohbad story. You know, the only difference between myself and Mohbad is that I'm alive.
Yeah, Mohbad is not here to tell his own story. Before we go, let me.
I'm alive to tell
before we go there, let me tell everybody something.
To narrate my story.
If you don't know what Mohbad passed through, now juju, but Mohbad was charmed. It's not ordinary. Not be ordinary eye. The boy is suffered.
That was the reason why I came out for this justice.
I know. Mohbad suffered. He has friend enemies. All the people around that boy, they all of them are enemy to Mohbad, but he didn't know. Mohbad thought he was in love. That is not love. That is charm. Black Widow never loved Mohbad. Black Widow was there because of what they gain and benefit from Mohbad. Anytime when woman they maltreat you, the woman doesn't love you. So ladies, we have to go now. We will come back here tomorrow. Not tomorrow or later today.
Later today, Biko.
Yeah, later today, guys. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate. Amen.
Please help us. Nothing is too small. Angel will say thank you. One love. God bless you. Peace out.
Let's keep praying and fasting, and maybe if we have time later today, we can do the prayer.